They walk around the mansion when they encounter the Great John and decide to work together to draw the map. Upon completing the first and second floor, they decide to explore the third level. They go up the stairs and take in the view, where Emilico spots a cabin that they decide to make their secret base. They try to open the door, but it's locked, so the Great John pulls the entire wall down and almost makes them a hashtag. They find Oliver already inside doing research. He rushes towards Emilico and decide to examine why she's built differently, then introduce them to the members of the Shadow Research Division, and reveals that they are making a mobile soot remover. Kate gets interested in their inventions, so Oliver begins telling her about all they have created. She asks about the incident and he reveals that he thinks that the robed figure is male because they seem to be very strong. So Kate comes to the conclusion that it may be Christopher, since no one knows what happened to him after he left the children's wing, but Oliver begins freaking out and refuses to speak about him. He instead tells her that he invented perfumes, and Sean comes to the realization that he smelled some on the robed person, so they decide to smell all the perfume and narrow it down to a list of people who matches the scent he smelled. They decide to go home for the day, but Oliver decides to give them a key so they can come back at any time. Kate decides to assemble the squad for a meeting in the night. She sneaks out through Emilico's box and Solid Snakes her way to Patrick's room, where everybody waits inside. She explains to them her situation and asks for help, but they refuse to assist her because they don't want to get involved with Edward. Kate realizes that she was being self-centered and decides that she needs to get them to like her, so she begins creating a soot man. They enter a training arc and master the art of soot sculpting to create surprisingly good art. The team bakes them so they'll never fall apart. They realize that Kate decided to create 2 sculptures, and she explains that she made one to give to Shirley if they ever meet again. Kate thanks them for their time and prepares to leave, but Louise and Patrick decide to help her look for the robed figure. Meanwhile, Emilico and Sean wander the mansion and enters an attic to find a window that leads to the roof. Emilico begins to wonder what's outside the shadow house since she can't remember being a human. Sean says he feels the same and wonders if they would be happier if they stayed or left. They go on to discuss a theory that the Shadow Masters get both their shape and personalities from their dolls, and realize that when Shadow Masters fail to debut, their partners are repurposed as veil dolls because they wear mourning clothes. Emilico decides that one day she will find Rum, where Sean suddenly comes to the realization that his real name is John, because the Shadow Masters take the real name of their dolls to gain human consciousness. They wonder how Kate knows so many secrets about the Shadow Mansion, when the clouds suddenly split and reveal the beautiful sky for them to get distracted by. Emilico heads inside, where she encounters the robed figure, who tells her that they're not an ally nor their enemy.